Shalom Aleichem, holy souls and spirits of the world, beautiful people, amazing souls. Thank you so much for connecting yourselves through our wonderful channel, the Emunah Project Light Channel. And thank you for being real truth seekers. From four wings of the universe, we see people contacting us and reaching out and searching for the truth, searching for answers, searching for purpose for their lives, for finding the real essence and reasons for their creation. Very inspiring thing. I wanted to explain a certain verse that many of us are familiar with, but have not yet heard a decent explanation for its depth and meaning. The verse is V'ruach Elohim merachefet al penei hamayim. The Spirit of God is hovering above the water. Now we know that in the beginning of creation, water was covering the whole world, the earth. And only when the Creator decided to set a place, a hole for the water to be located in the great ocean as the great ocean, the sea. Before that, water was covering the world, and after that, the land was seen. So actually water is, in a way, a sense for all physical and materialistic things. Usually people consider earth to be the source of physicality, but the truth is that water was the source, and also in root water are the source, because there is a source to physical water in heaven, and it's called upper water. There are water that are totally holy and pure and spiritual, and from that holy water source, physical water that are being called feminine water or crying water or lower water, means earthen physical water, are coming from. Now the Spirit of Hashem, Ruach Elohim, is hovering above the water, above all kinds of water. So there are many explanations for that Spirit of God and for those water, who they are, what's their purpose. It can be that the Spirit of Mashiach is hovering above the water of Torah. It can be that it's the Spirit of redemption that is purifying us in the process of the generations. It can be the Spirit of inner understanding of a person, that he himself is in the aspect of Mashiach, finding the source for the true satisfying water of wisdom that is healing him and helping him to climb and to perfect his actions and to correct himself and to be better. But there is another explanation that is very deep that I wanted to discuss today. I'll try to do it in short, even though it's a bit complex for me, because I want everything to be very clear for people who listens. Until people are coming and hearing something, so at least that they will come out of that discussion, from that conversation, with something in their hands, with some understandings for their minds, for their thirsty spirits, and especially when we talk about water. So the water, like I explained before, is the source of all creation. So all physical particles of creation, from the smallest, tiniest atom till the largest land of earth itself, is defined as water. It's all physicality. Now the Spirit of God, Ruach Elohim, that is hovering above the water, is like the atmosphere, like the sky, like air, that is surrounding every piece of material in this world. The chair is surrounded with air, the house is surrounded, you are surrounded. Now the thing is that that layer of Spirit of God, of Ruach Elohim, is surrounding all cells. Now, for an example, if you're going to try to attach in the strongest way that you can both of your fingers like that, try to take away out all the air that was there one moment before, it will seem to you like you were able to do so. You cannot breathe here, you cannot pass anything between your fingers. But the truth is that if you're going to look through a microscope lens, you will see that there is a huge space between those two fingers. And you can never crush away and move away completely the separation between those two fingers. Now, not only in that example of two separated fingers, you will find a gap, you'll find a space that Spirit of Hashem can flow and cover between those two. Also, inside your cells of your own finger. If you go down with the microscope into your finger, more and more and more and more and more and more and more, closer, 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 in the end you'll see that there are huge cracks in your skin. When you're going to go even deeper into those cracks, you will see that your skin itself is built from skin cells. And those skin cells are separated from each other. They're not one. They're standing very close to each other. And there is a magnetic force that is called gravitation and other energy fields that are holding them one to each other. But in reality, through the microscope lens, you will be able to see and recognize that they are actually separated. And even if you're going to go deeper into the cell itself, and you will go deeper and deeper and deeper, you're going to see that that cell itself is built from mini cells, small cells that are combined and connected to each other. But if you're going to go deep into their lines of separation, you will see that there is a gap, that again there is a space. And even if you're going to continue in that way, deeper and deeper and deeper into the inside connected layers that you're going to find, after found two layers that are, two parts that are apart from each other, you're going to grab one of them and going to go deeper and deeper into it, to investigate it. You will always going to find it breaking down to other combinations of mini cells and mini fibers and mini particles. And in the end, if you're going to see the atoms themselves, that they are the bottom layer that we reached today with our eyes, with our microscopic eye, or maybe even smaller than that, you will see that those particles of atoms are chasing each other like sweet, lovely kittens that are happily jumping one after the other and racing each other, and they never touch. There is an electronic, magnetic, electric field that is called chashmal, that is like a covering of air, of space, to all particles of physicality. And that is the Ruach Elohim that is floating above the water. And in reality, when you understand that, you can understand something even deeper while thinking about yourself as a soul. Because your eye is not the organ that can see. Your ears are not the organs that can hear. Your nose is not the organ that can breathe. And your mouth is not the organ that can speak. It's the fact that you have holes in your body that makes you able to see, to hear, to smell, and to taste. The fact that you have holes in the wrapping, in the covering of your bag, of your body, of your chariot, allows your soul to flow through your body and to sense what that the soul is sensing naturally, because all the feelings and all the sights are coming from that layer of Ruach Elohim merachefet al penei hamayim, the Spirit of God that hovers above the water. The Spirit itself is the life, is the soul, is Hashem, is the Spirit of life that is hovering above all. And in reality, we can never reach physicality, because physicality does not exist. It's only the Spirit of God that reflects certain color, certain pattern, certain strength, certain weight. All those reflections are being seen through our eyes holes, the pupils, throughout those layers of air that are being used as screens to reflect and to show physicality to our minds. But our minds are in the exile of physicality, and therefore we see colors, shapes, forms, and all kinds of constricted shades of lights. But in truth, there is no one but Hashem, and all this world is only full of covering and outfits of His great honor, Meloch ol haaretz kevodo, and Leit atar panui mineh. There is no place that is empty of His being, of His Spirit, and with that we'll keep on shining the eternal light towards all our surroundings with love and blessings to all. Thank you. You know me, my name is RDMC. With the Emunah Project, all the nations with me. Close your eyes, just breathe, see the truth. Don't chase the fake world, don't buy the fake news. Be yourself, your own true self. Don't let no one take our natural wealth. See the good, no fear, no despair. Cherish who that you are and share. Source of power from an endless spring, light of courage in yourself.
They can kick you down to the ground. Hold yourself up to you are, put up your crown. King of the Creator, holy soul inside. Focus on the spiritual and you shall